Hello everybody and welcome back to competitive multiplayer. We're back in our grass field. Now before we do anything we need to have a look at the contracts to see if there is a big one that I can take for the worker. There is a mowing one, there is a stone picking one, tedding. Okay, so, well, nothing really jumps out as being incredible. So I think to begin with I'm just going to focus my attention on wrapping these bales. We need to get them wrapped, and then they can start the fermentation process. The other thing which I tend to do is look at the used machinery sales. Not really looking for any machinery right now, and I don't actually have much money because I've been putting it all into land, but we can still have a look, because if there is something that we do need, and I can sort of quickly make the money to get it, then we can do that. But yeah, I don't think there's anything that we that desperately need. I suppose, yeah, if there were some good mowers or something, then that would be quite handy, but otherwise, yeah, I think we're okay, really. I'm just trying to increase the amount of land I have. That's the big one. And that's what you're going to find. My money is actually going to be very empty. The bank account is going to be very empty for a long time, because every time I make money I'm going to probably buy a field. Fields are a fantastic investment. Okay, so that's that. Let me have a quick look at the used machinery sale, starting from the bottom. Okay, nothing there. That could be handy for doing contracts and stuff. Oh no, the tractor that I really want is there, but yes, obviously we're nowhere near being able to afford that, so we're just gonna have to let it go. Is it just me, or does that grill look purple? I hope it's not just me. Otherwise that is worrying. Stone picker, good for doing stone picking contracts. That's obviously nice as well. But yeah, nothing which I need to desperately go for, so let's just crack on with today's work. As you can see, we've got 4 pallets of lettuce over there. Need to get them sold. We'll get that done after the bales have been wrapped, because that is the priority. The sooner they're wrapped, the sooner they can be sold. And with silage, we're not actually waiting for anything. We're not waiting for a good month, because every month is pretty much the same. It's also July, so there is a chance that some of our fields are ready to harvest. As we're wrapping the bales, I'll take a look at that. We'll also be producing goat's milk. We now have, I think, almost a full enclosure. It's not quite full. I left a bit of space for breeding. But there we go. That's the first bale on. So here we go. Let's have a look at our fields. Right, so we've got the crop types, growth stages. There we go. 34 no. 16 no. 6, 8 no. Nope. So it looks like we don't have a mad rush today, unless of course I buy a field which is ready, which I could do. There is a possibility that I could get the money for another field. I would love to do that. I just think, yeah, every time we get the money, get a field. Because when we get to the final episode, where we're totting up all the totals, all the land will be sold, and it will be the exact same value as it is right now before I buy it. And when I buy it. So we have literally nothing to lose. Is that not going to auto drop? Should do. There we go. Yep, so we've got quite a few. I can't remember exactly how many there were. Is it 20? Possibly 20, but I might do some of them as well, because we have way more than what we need. The goats, the funny looking sheep, they need water, and they will be given more grass bales too. Now, I think I've just realised they're probably not an allowable size. They're probably 180s. We can only do up to 150. The first one that popped out in the baler was also 180, so that's the one over there, but that can go straight to the goats as feed. That's no problem at all. This is a rented bale wrapper, but if there's going to be a big high value contract, then yeah, we probably do want to keep it for today. As soon as harvest comes, you know, our harvest, then going to be very busy. Although maybe I should be harvesting other people's fields if there is another one to do. Has to be a big one. If I can get the combine going, then fantastic. Let's have a look. There is one harvesting contract, and it's field number 50. Unfortunately, it's a very, very small one, but I will do it. What is it? Triticale. I will do it because it's really not too far from us. Yeah, in fact, it's very close. So, yep. Let me just do my usual trick of forgetting to sign in, and then we'll get that accepted. It really isn't. It's not really worth it, but at least those bales are now fermenting. I do need to put that front loader on because that's really blocking up that trigger. And actually that is, despite it being mine, that is a public trigger. Chainsaw can sell to it. But let's just go and move that big bale, the 180, into their trough. Sort out the water, and we'll come back, move the front loader. And I suppose, yeah, we'll probably sell the lettuce too. We might as well. I'll actually take two. What's that? Yeah, 7,500. I'm pretty sure that is a 180. Because the 150s are about 6.5. They're not much smaller, but they are smaller. Enough for that wrapper to not accept them. You do need the wrapping sausage, or the sausage wrapper, to do the biggest. I think it's the extractor it's called? The extractor. Yep, that's the one. So, off we go. Oh, very good. 3 pallets of milk, although possibly 2.5, but don't need to be too exact with that. So there's some more grass for you. And we'll have a look at the price for goat's milk. I know it was increasing. Cow's milk, goat's milk. September is the month for us, so it's currently 8,000. We can get 9,000, so definitely worth waiting to get £1,000 extra per 1,000 litres. Although there is 1,000 litres in a pallet, so yeah. Basically 1,000 more each. So unload the water. Someone needs diesel. This tractor needs diesel. It's unfortunate actually that there's not more diesel in the sale, because that's what I really could do with. Get some discounted fuel. Because yes, we do have the convenience of going to the fuel station. I don't think it's very cheap. In fact, I think it's rather expensive. I'll give this a top up and then we'll take it to the greenhouse. It's quite deep, this pond. Ugh. Oh, for crying out loud. Great. Well, I am allowed to reset. That is not against the rules. You can click on the description if you want to see the rules. And also, why would you not want to reset? It's a bit soggy. Oh, just a bit of a delay, I suppose. My tractor has gone for a swim. Well, we'll get some diesel. I'm not going back here. I'm going to stop using the pond. I'm going to just go to the river. It's better. Yeah, the river's not as... it's nowhere near as deep. Much more suitable. Chancel's been storing his combine here for quite some time. Now, I might as well give it a full tank because I don't think I'll ever be selling this tractor. I'm pretty sure we'll have it until the end. It's just that amazing. 360, okay, not too bad then. Those fuel costs are quite reasonable. Oh look, that field there's ready. That would be a good one to harvest if it's available. I would barely have to go anywhere. Let's have a look. 21 is oats in 21. It's not bad, but it's not great. Okay, Operation Rescue Front Loader. Okay, well, I was hoping to recover this, but it looks like it's managed to get stuck in a very bad position, so we're going to have to use the telehandler to rescue the front loader. Can you believe it? And then we will finally get those lettuce pallets sold. Goodness. Well, we made it in the end. Yes, that was quite a setup operation. Having to bring basically all of our machines here except for the telehandler. But yes, it worked out quite well in the end. It's just a shame it's not a bigger field. It would be much better if it was a bigger field. But I am keeping a close eye on the sales. I think I will have to go to this one next and get it done, because it's 7,500, and actually the amount of extra oats that we should have to sell, I'm hoping will be significant. So let's get these 2 harvesting jobs done. There are 2 more bale wrapping contracts. Actually, they're both very good money. Well, I could go and do them. I could put this on a worker. There's no point with this field, it's just too small. But if we move to the next field, then maybe we could put the combine on a worker, and then I could do at least one of those wrapping contracts, but we'll see. Well, if we can get the combine to tow its own header, which I should be able to do, then we can free up a tractor for the wrapper, probably the Massey Ferguson. Makes sense, the wrapper doesn't take much power at all. I have got fin number 20 booked for bale wrapping. It's actually the more expensive of the 2, and it is right next to 21, unsurprisingly. Yeah, it's 20 and 21 next to each other. But that's good, because it means I'm literally right next door for harvesting and wrapping, so I can keep an eye on the harvester. Let's just get things wrapped up here. Actually, we are doing pretty well. There's a lot of grain coming off this. Serious amount of grain. It's going to be interesting to know how much basically our tip is going to be. It's like a bonus reward for delivering the grain. The biggest problem is going to Agriol, which is in the north of the map. It's on the northern side, so it does mean quite a bit of driving. But I think what I would do is I get the tractor to do that on a worker. If I can get it to go over there, I can then set things up. We can take the combine to the other field. We can get the Massey Ferguson onto the wrapper. And it would be quite good to have the other trailer as well, but it's not essential. Okay, so it did all fit quite comfortably into there. But it goes to show how we're potentially going to do quite a few loads in the next field. Is it on? Just about. Should ping. So, start the Massey Ferguson up. Where are you going? Oh, there we go, it's pinged, thank goodness. I was just wondering, did it actually ping? They normally ping. It must have been so far off that it only just did it. Right, attach that to there, perfect. And, well, this is quite a risk. Getting the worker to take the tractor and trailer from a single track road. Do you think it'll do it? I'm just worried it's going to constantly try and adjust and just, you know, keep stop-starting. Maybe I should take it back to the main road first. Might be a good idea. So, 89% in there. 19,466 litres. Pretty good. I don't know how much we actually have to deliver to complete the contract, but I would like to think that there's a few thousand litres there for us. Yeah, I'm going to take this back up here and then put on a worker. Because if it's going to stop at every single junction thinking about it, then it's going to take forever. We have not got time to waste. That'll do. It surely can't mess up from here. Surely not, but it does need to go all the way to there. So please, target unreachable. Goodness. This is why I don't tend to do it. People say all the time, just get a worker to drive. I find it gives up too easily. Please just go there. Oh, we might be in luck. Takes a few seconds to think about it. Now I think I can go out this way. I can. Perfect. So the combine can go to the field. We can actually start it immediately on a worker. And then I need to get the Massey Ferguson back to the farm. Actually, I will risk the Massey Ferguson because we're not as desperate for that to get back quickly. See if the Massey Ferguson can get to there. This will be interesting. Okay, and I'm in the combine. There it is. Do you think it'll make it? Let's find out. So the combine is moving on its own, the New Holland is moving on its own, and the Massey Ferguson is moving on its own. Well, I say on its own, a worker is taking it. I'm going to take over from the New Holland though. Oh, looks like my worker just passed chainsaw. He was there somewhere. Right, so this is the moment of truth for contract in field number 50. This is going to finish this. We'll hopefully... Oh, crikey, you lunatic. Did you see that? Caught me on the hop. Anyway, yes, as I was saying, we should be able to get a bonus from this. I would like to think, as I said, it would be a few thousand, so maybe a few £1,000 as well, though that's probably a bit greedy. Maybe 1,000 or two. But this will certainly complete the contract. Always good to finish a contract. Bring some money in. Oh dear. That wasn't as good. Well, it wasn't too bad. 1,398 plus 101. Yep, can't really grumble at that. But it wasn't a few thousand, sadly. And then we can collect the money as well. So, that's good. So now this needs to go back to the field with the combine in, obviously, and I need to get into the Matthew Ferguson. Come on, server, calm down. The server's just celebrating our victory there. That's the lime buy point back there. Now, I would love to buy a field today. As I said, I would love to buy a field. I just don't think it's going to be possible. I'm trying to make money as fast as possible, but yeah, fields are not cheap. So I think this tractor should be about right there. Lovely. This one's still going. And the combine is not in a tree. That's brilliant to see. I'm going to take over from this worker. And actually this field is a bit of a question mark. How would you get to it? It looks like you actually get to it through an area next to our field, number 6. It must almost certainly be from up here. I remember doing a contract in field number 5. There's a track to get to it, but field number 20. Ah, there's a track here. Ah, well that makes perfect sense. So yeah, this is worth £11,000. And there's quite a few bales. There's going to be loads actually. Now my intention is to return the wrapper to the store today, but I don't want to regret that again, because the initial leasing fee is much more than the daily fee. If I find that there's a contract worth 20,000 next time, I'm going to be kicking myself. So I don't know. I don't know what to do for the best. If I keep hold of it, then I can't really lose too much. Because all you got to do is just do one bale wrapping contract, and you easily make more money than what it's cost. So yeah, this field is bigger than it looks. It goes around into there. Oh wow, crikey. I don't know how full the combine is, but there's not much I can do about it. 47%, okay, that's not too bad. Oh no. Caught on Chainsaw's camera as well. But it wasn't me. Good job I tabbed. Right. I better... Well, I can't really afford the time. I need to... I'll just put on a worker again and hope for the best. We need to wrap. We just have to wrap. So that is the majority of this field done. So all down there, all this main bit. Now we just have this tiny bit over here, which won't take long at all. And then that'll be £11,000 in. The trailer has got space for another full combine load, so we don't need to rush to do anything with that. The combine is progressing nicely, so yeah, this is good. This is a lot of money coming in simultaneously. Taking those good jobs. But obviously I'd prefer to own the field, so we're actually keeping the grain for ourselves to sell. That would be much better. I need to have a look actually and see how much the field next to our farm is worth. And what it is. Field number 55. It seems to be a wheat field. Oh, it's £270,000. Goodness me. Yep. These fields are not cheap. That's going to take quite a bit of doing, being able to afford something like that. But it's possible, because I've already bought film number 60, which was very expensive. That was 200 and something as well. So what have we got left? We've got 2 there, 2 here. Nice and easy. Make sure the combine's doing okay. Perfect. We'll unload it again in a minute. And I know it makes perfect sense to do the other high value wrapping contract as well. It is 110, that's further away. Yeah, again, that's further north. What do we got? We're on 2:38 PM, so we do have time, but it's still pretty chaotic with the harvesting as well. I might be able to buy a field today. I have to have a proper study to see what there is. Right, and the last bale just here. Oh, good opportunity. Good opportunity to unload the combine. Because I hate stopping it. It's really annoying if you stop it. It's just restricting progress. Even if I don't manage to empty it, it's still progress. It buys us time. Crikey, it is empty, isn't it? There's not much in it at all. I don't think this field's yielding very well. I'll make my way to the exit. You might be able to get out that way, but I'll go the way I came in, just to guarantee that I don't get lost, because that would be highly embarrassing. And yep, that has completed the contract. So I suppose these birds will disappear. Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay, so that's freed up a bit of space. Let's get that one. Accept it. We'll get the worker to drive there. Shall we get the worker to drive there? Is it a good idea? Maybe. Maybe not. I don't think it's actually that far from here. So we're there, and yeah, it's not too far. But I will get a worker. Needs to go in there, I believe. Oh, target unreachable. Oh, fair enough, I'll do it myself. If you want something doing, do it yourself. I've just realised we're almost out of bale wrap, so yeah, this is potentially going to be highly annoying if we don't have enough to finish, because we're going to have to buy more and put it into a rented wrapper. If we do get it finished without needing to buy more, then fantastic, I'll just return it, because it'll be replenished next time we need it, if we need it again. We certainly made the most of it. We've used every single roll that the dealership put in when we rented it. So yeah, getting our money's worth. Now, the other thing which is going to be probably very annoying is the grain. It probably isn't all going to fit into this trailer. It isn't, is it? No. It just isn't. So, well, really I should have this on the road right now going, but I'll wait. I think this is the final pass. I really don't know how much 1 out of 12 will last for the wrap. Will this be okay? I don't know. Please, don't make me buy more. I don't want to buy more. Okay, so that is this field done. But no, I'd be extremely surprised if it all fits into here. It was worth doing though. Certainly worth doing. 4,196 litres, no way is that all going to fit. The trailer's already 88% full. Nope. 1,200 left, or pretty much 1,300 left in the combine. So, worker, please don't crash. Please drive here. Let's see if it copes. Meanwhile, I'll see if I can finish this without running out of plastic wrap. I really hope I do finish it. It's not really the money. We're making good money out of the contract. We don't need to worry about money. But it's just the inconvenience of having to go all the way back to the store to buy some wrap. I suppose we might have some in the yard. Or maybe I already bought some and it's at the store. I'm not too sure. We can find out. Yeah, it looks like we've already used about half of the wrap in this last roll. Can it do the remaining 6 or 7? Just think if it leaves us with 1. That would be so typical. I wouldn't even be surprised if it left us with 1. I think we're basically on track. What are you doing? Oh, good grief. Like I said, if you want something doing, do it yourself. I'll take it in a minute, actually. I'll just leave that there. Let's see if we can finish this first. Ah, joy. Wrap rolls are empty. Refill to continue the work. Well, first of all, let me just check the sale. Nope. Now I'm going to check on here because I think it may tell us if we owe more. No, it won't. Okay. It's £3,900 to buy the whole packet, and we don't want to put the entire packet in. I don't have anything here, and can't really tab directly to the spawn point. I don't see anything over there though. Great, okay. Now if it forces us to only fill it, then I'm going to have to keep hold of the wrapper anyway, because I'm not going to throw it away. But if I can sort of regulate it, then I would just put probably, yeah, 2 out of 12 in, just to guarantee we have enough. Okay, so it's 3:45. We need to finish by 5, which means the race is on. Hello. There it is. So if I press R and then press R again, it hopefully will stop it. Yep. So that's 2. That's got to be enough. It has to be enough. I'm not going back again. Oh, that would be terrible. Can you imagine? But yeah, there's only about 3 or 4 left, so that should be plenty. It does seem crazy coming all this way and not filling it, but it's not mine, so what's the point? So, sometimes these workers do work, so I'm going to try it. I'm going to try my luck, and yeah, I need to go there, so No, 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 no. Worker, create a job, go to... There. No, go there. Simple. There is a chance it will do it. So the New Holland, I did actually start that again, as you saw. The New Holland is here. It is back at the silo, but it's not with everything. We do still have some in the combine. So we're going to have to go back again to get the small remaining amount. That's why I mentioned getting a second trailer. We do already have a second trailer, it's just I wasn't passing the yard. This may, however, be enough to finish the contract, but even so, I do not want to be finishing it, because otherwise we're losing money. Yep, that is enough to finish it. So far we've got 1,027 plus 74, that's pretty good. And then everything in the combine which is left is ours. So, well, I will get the worker to drive back over there, but I'm not going to do it before we get past that dreaded wall, which everyone crashes into. After a second thought, I will just do it myself, and for some reason my Massey Ferguson is deciding to drive all the way over to the western side to go due north. Oh dear. The workers can be handy, but yeah. Sometimes they just... that is literally just wasting money. They definitely can be handy though. I wouldn't want to be without them. In fact, here it is now. Hello, Matty Ferguson. We meet again. It seems to have stopped. I think he might have heard me insulting it. It's blocked by an object. Oh, it's probably detected the header trailer. Ah, joy. Well, in that case, this one can go back on a worker. This is fun, isn't it? And where's the sell point? That one. Yep, so we'll swap over. And now I will drive it to where it actually needs to be, which is nowhere near here. So my worker and I have just seen each other again. I've actually just overtaken it. Thankfully. I would not want to be going the speed that one's going. And now I can finish my final 5 bales. I think it's 5. Yep, 5 bales. So we should have more than enough wrap to do this. How are we doing? We're 10 to 5. This is going to be perfect timing. I'm going to leave field buying until the next episode, so please do comment down below, give me suggestions of which field I should look at the very least, and potentially buy. Which one? It needs to be something which has got a crop in. I'm not buying a field without a crop in it because it's completely pointless. We want to be inheriting the crops so that it's pure profit. I think my worker might have... Yep, just reaching its destination right now. So I will get this bale wrapping. I'll tab across. And this is going to conclude the contract. Well, it already has done, technically, but this is to give us even more money. Yeah, that one's been worth it. That's been good. So 7,500 for doing it as well. Perfect. I'll just move my tractor so it's not blocking chainsaw in case he needs to bring something to here. And then finally, our £10,000 contract. We've made some serious money today, actually. We're going to be up to about 55,000, and potentially we have more lettuce pallets too. And we're going to be finishing at 5 o'clock on the dot. I cannot believe how accurate I have been there. That is rare. And that should say completed. Fantastic. £56,000. Is there another pallet? No, there isn't. There is not another pallet. Okay. Well, next time we will be, hopefully, harvesting some of our own fields. Which ones are looking close? Actually, nothing's really looking that close. Field number 6 and 8 and 16 is probably the closest. What are they? They are sorghum. Yes, it's because all the other fields are soybeans. So yes, I think the sorghum actually is ready in August. Sorghum. Yes, that is the first harvesting season. I put it in early, so ours should be ready next time. So we'll be harvesting next time. Thank you so much for watching. Please do remember to like and subscribe. And until next time, see you again very soon. Bye for now.